Welcome, welcome. Please let me know if you can hear me clearly. You're welcome. Okay, I think we have about three people. Okay, very well. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So I think we should just get started. So I'll just go ahead to share my screen. So basically what we are doing today is day one of our 30 days job hunting. Are you guys excited? Today is the first day, day one. I'm excited. I don't know if you guys are excited. I can't wait to start hearing. I got the response, I got the job, I got the this, I got the that. Yeah. So let's get to it. Now, like we said in class, we'll be using Upwork. I'll share my screen so we can just go over a few things, then we try to also apply. Let me know if you guys can see my screen clearly. Let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? You can drop on the comment section if you can see my screen. Okay, perfect. So now this is Upwork that I mentioned. I'm just going to show you guys quickly how to buy Connect in case you do not have one. Now, this is the home page on Upwork, and then you have Connect here. For some of you, might have zero, some of you might have something on it. Now, there are two ways to buy Connect. It's either you already have money in your Upwork account or you use your card. So now, because I have money in my Upwork account, I'm just going to go ahead to buy more Connect. In these 30 days, we'll be doing some random applications together. So I'm just going to buy for the sake of teaching. So I'm just going to click on that buy connect. Then I want to buy, I don't know, I could buy 100. Okay, so 100 for 15. Let's buy 100. So I'm just going to click buy connect, and that's it. So let's see. So I can just buy, and we are good. So now we have connect. So you see it here, I have 108. So that's buy connect. So let's jump into how to apply for jobs and some of the key things that you should look out for before even applying for a job. Now, I believe all of us, we already have our profiles optimized. Now, there are some key things you should look out for when you're applying. One of them is when the job was posted. Can you see this? This was posted. I would just, I'll minimize this so it's easier for me to come in between screens. But if it's too short, please let me know. I just want to ensure that I can see you guys at the same time while I'm trying to also record. Okay, showing too many. Oh, is that still occurring? Is this showing too many right now? I just want to be able to see your chat. Let me know if it's still showing too many or we are all good. All good. Oh, not good. Okay. You can always try to catch up. Okay. All right. So I'll just go ahead then. Since you can see my screen, are we good now? I went back to the normal. Okay, fine now. Thank you. So the first thing you look out for is when the job was posted. This was posted just 2 minutes ago. Now, next to when it was posted, you want to look out for how many proposals have been sent by people. Mostly, one of the tactics to get a job on time is ensure that as a newbie especially, you apply to jobs that are less than five. In your first 3 weeks of application, if you want to get a job on time, apply to jobs that are less than five. Do not even pick 5 to 10. Go more for less than five. Look at this 15 to 20. Ignore it as a newbie. Because just imagine that someone who is top rated plus are also competing with you. The way Upwork works, because I have both the client account, I have a client account and a freelancer account, is for those that are top rated plus, if they apply for a job, even when the job is like 15 people has applied, it places them up automatically. That's priority on Upwork. If you're also top rated, it places you above. That's another priority. Now imagine you who is just a rising talent. Now rising talent is like you just joined Upwork. They give you like a badge, like a verification badge, and also put something like rising talent in green badge. So imagine how far you have to go before it gets to your turn. So that's why it is very advisable that you stick to this less than 5, and then you check the timing when it was posted. Now, as a newbie, another thing you should look out for is this. Look at this, the 5 star and how much the person has spent. That way, most times you do not fall into the hands of scammers. Every platform has their own policies and scam thingy. So you want to be extremely careful. You don't want to start the first or your first journey with having scammers. Now, the downside of having scammers is you could do the job for the person, and then the person actually acts like he's going to pay you, but at the end of the day, they collect their money back from you. It gives you like a negative sign on Upwork. It happens a lot. So as a newbie, I would advise that you check how much the person has earned, you check the review of the person. Those are two things you need to look out for. Now look at this guy, for example. See, he has majorly 5 star. Look at this, good guy to work with. I would definitely work with Ethan and Clendify again. So another thing that makes you actually look at this is when you want to send your cover, you just say I, Ethan. That's like you're making it seem like you can see the guy, you can feel the guy, you can understand what he's looking for. So it's also good when you want to apply for job. First thing you do is scroll through if you would catch the client's name. It is very good when you say something like I and the customer's name. Okay, then so that's for this one. So you just get to like check through the reviews. The person might not have a perfect review, obviously, but if, for example, this guy has hired 50 people and he has 40 good reviews, then yeah, it's a good bet. Another thing I check is how much the person pays. There are times when the person does not put their budget. I think I saw budget here earlier. Yeah, he wrote 3 to 4 here. So it means if at all you want to apply for this job, please stay within this 3 to 4. Pick 4 instead. Do not write 5, 6, 7. He already told you his budget. Now, on the client side, if someone goes beyond my budget, what I do is reject their proposal. And that what happens to you is automatically you lose the connect you used to apply for the job. So like it literally does not speak well if you have to waste your connects. So those are one of the things you need to look out for. Remember, first thing, check the time it was posted. Second thing, check that the proposal is less than 5. Third thing, scroll down to the reviews and see that the person is a good client. Number 4, check how much the person has spent. You can check that from here. So it gives you an assurance that this person will pay me my money. It's not a scammer. For now, for the first 2 weeks, avoid jobs that have not paid anybody. Look at this, for example, unverified, then no payment. Avoid them. I'm not saying all of them are scam, but 80% of them are scam. So you don't want to play with your connect. You know how connect is expensive. So do not do dilly-dally with it. Manage your connect as jealously as possible, please. When you see unverified, do not apply for the first 3 weeks. Do not apply. When you start getting into it fully, you would understand how it is. Like your instinct will tell you sometimes, okay, this looks real, this looks not real. Let me know if you guys are following me, if I'm too fast or if you can't hear me. Are we good? Are we good? Okay, please type yes if we are good and you can hear me. Everything is going fine. Just type yes so I'm sure that everything is all good on your end. Okay, perfect. So let me go on with that. So I said do not apply for jobs on unverified like this. So go more for verified. Now another thing is, I know I said look at the time earlier. There are also times like this kind of odd hour. Some people are asleep, the competition is lesser. So it's possible that even in 1 hour, a job see on less than five, you can still apply for that kind of job, like ASAP. Then one other thing I do all the time is that I always have my phone and my Loom video handy. Aside the generic Loom video that you guys have, you should also always have more videos. For example, you're applying in the midnight, then make it make sense. Let's do a role play quickly. Look at this guy. Let me just, I'll read through his job description quickly. We need a hire sales coordinator who tries the video right down. This is not. You would actually be doing real time, join every sales call with the CEO, command centers, monitor multiple WhatsApp channels, always know where the CEO is, intelligent gathering. Now, this is what I would do if I'm applying for this job, and this has actually assisted me in getting remote jobs. Hello, my name is Dami. I just read through your descriptions, and I think I'm a perfect match for this role. I also saw that you want someone who is very, very active, who handles multiple WhatsApp channels for you and takes some calls for you. I also saw that you wanted someone in operations. I'm very, very conversant with these activities and I can do them perfectly for you. Are you available for a quick call now? Let's see how we can. Are you available for a quick call now? I look forward to speaking with you soon. Thank you. It takes like, it just shows the client that number one, you were not rushing like every other individual who rushes. Number two, it shows that you read the details of the proposal and then you're trying to bring it back into conversation with him. Number three, it places you at the forefront better than every other person who has sent whatever they sent there, because most clients too also have the nudge in their mind that a lot of us are using chat gpt. They have that at the back of their mind. Now, the reason why recently I tell my students to also utilize ChatGPT is because it will take you, by the time you want to, as a newbie, you could be slower. I like to write from my heart than to write from ChatGPT. But as a newbie, it could be slower for you to start thinking of what to write first. By the time you're thinking, 50 people has applied for the job. Then you move to the next one, wait again. By the time you start typing or thinking again, another set of 50 people have applied. You need to understand that this particular platform is very, very competitive, extremely. So you want to always be at the top of your game. So what you do is utilize AI, also make sure you edit. So you need about 1 to 2 minutes to do the editing. Then you need like 1 minute to give ChatGPT what you want it to do for you. Then you go ahead and do like put your Loom video showing that you're actually interested and you know what you're doing. So let me go over that. So that's for this guy kind of job. Videos. So like I said, your Loom videos should always be handy. Then anytime you want to apply for job, just sit in a place that is bright so that when you want to do Loom video, it's faster. Remember when we were doing the training, I told you guys that you really do a lot of videos. Now, when you start doing direct Loom videos for clients, do not mind if you make a mistake. Do not mind, I repeat it, do not mind if you make a mistake. There is nobody that is perfect in speech. Even sometimes when you see some clients that drop their Loom videos on Upwork that they want you to know about their company, they also make mistakes, right? So it's okay if you do, you are not a robot. While you're talking on your Loom video, I just saw this, blah, 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 and probably you made a mistake in English. Continue. Or you can say, sorry about that. Go ahead again. However, the smoother, the better. But it doesn't mean that if you go slightly wrong, you cannot continue. Continue and make sure what you're saying makes sense. So moving on to that, that's for all of this. So I've given you like pro tips on that. Now, come here majorly to your most recent. It gives you like the newest of jobs that just came in. Now look at this beautiful job, customer service representative. Just 1 minute ago, it is still less than 5. Now another thing we want to take note of when we are trying to apply is if there's any other barrier. Though sometimes I'm actually very stubborn. I even if they write location barrier, I apply and I've gotten jobs that are not even in my location. Except if there's a language barrier, then I just ignore. But as a newbie, you can always take like cognizance of that for now, just for now until you get your first job. Now, like I said earlier, always check your reviews. Now, this guy, I think, okay, all these ones are in progress. The client was great and got exactly what he asked for. I did not claim blah, 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 blah. However, I discovered that his email was leaking revenue and informed him without addressing that issue first. No, generally, that improved. Unfortunately, he didn't want to fix it, and in the end, his marketing isn't making any impact to the current structure. Okay, he didn't say anything bad about him. He just said what he said. However, we don't have the client's name, which is not a problem. So this guy is direct. Can you see this kind of another thing I want you guys to note is when you see a client who writes short like this, also write short. I repeat, when you see a client who writes short, just know he didn't use ChatGPT. He wrote it off head. Also write short. Even when you are using ChatGPT, ensure to write short, please. So let's assume I want to use ChatGPT for this, of which I would actually prefer uh, to write it instead of using. But let's utilize ChatGPT so you get a feel of how I do it when I want to rush on a job and still make sense. Looking for a customer service, your job will be create weekly report of KPIs, follow up on flagged orders, discuss any loss or damage to the after sales, send daily report. This is a very sweet job. We offer the possibility of climbing up to manager, blah, 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 blah. Very, very sweet role. What's your current, what's your, da, 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 da. Then you check this, what else? Nothing else to cover. This guy is a sweet client. Now, he has spent this, he has hired 10, 3 are active, his average amount is this, but he has told you how much he wants to collect. Me, for a fact, I will go for the highest number, but if you are scared, you can always go for something in between the box. Some people pick 4 and they end up getting hired. It depends, but just if you know whatever your worth is, just pick it there. You can start with 5, you can go with 6, you can go with 7, you can go with 8. But my stubborn self always go for the highest. So it's your choice. Now, usually this is how we do it. You just copy link from here. If at all you want to send to your mates, like everyone on the call, you just so you guys, sorry, I think I copied that in the wrong place. So you guys can have it. So I just shared the link. You can also click into it. Now, if you want to apply, it's good. Now let's try to apply. However, I will still be taking note of this if it's less than 5. Because it just posted it. Like I said, there's competition. So very possible that people have done that. So I have a tab where I have job applications alone. So I put nothing else apart from job applications. I already have my drive link, everything here. So please, everybody, open your drive link also. You will need that in case you need to train your chat GPT. Also, the Loom video you have, please put that link somewhere because you would need it shortly. So you need your drive, you need your Loom video, and you need yeah, then the application. I think that's about it. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why this is taking forever. But then while that one is waiting and this, I'll just go ahead. You can copy from looking for blah 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 to the end of it, what he wants. So because I've trained mine already, but I'll act like I am just training it again. So like there's a way I already write mine. So I'll just say some, I've written it there. I'll just say, I have my Loom video and also my Drive link that matches the job. This client wrote a short job description. Ensure to write me a short description too. Sorry, a short response to the job, and also make it as engaging as possible. Follow the humor and writing pattern of the client, so it feels I am directly communicating with him. So I'm going to drop this, just this, sorry, just this prompt. I think I'm going to drop that with you. Oh, so I'm restricted on how many words I can write per time. Sorry, I'm going to drop that, then drop the second one. Okay, I think I dropped both. Then, so I'm going to send this. Remember, I already trained mine. So I have my drive here, but because I want to show you guys. So also create a new chat for your own and name it job application. So every time you want to do anything on application for Upwork, you just come here. It makes your job easier. Now, for teaching purposes, it's very possible that by the time you want to apply, it has gotten far. Today is not really for so much of application. Today is for getting the tricks about using Upwork and ensuring that you land a role within the 30 days that we mentioned. That's the goal for today. So please don't be in a hurry to just apply or tick anything. So I'm waiting for this one. Now, when you click on apply, like I did earlier from here, apply, it opens a new page for you. Submit a. Now, this is here because I also have an agency. But for you, you only have yourself here as a freelancer. So you can choose to use your general profile, or you can choose to pick any of your other outline that you have in the case that you have it. I like to put my general profile so that the clients like a whole lot of beautiful things that I do together. So I don't use my personalized. Next to that, can you see this? What's your rate? Now, my rate for this, my general profile is $10, but this guy said 4 to 8, right? So clients don't have that because there are a lot of people applying just like you. Clients do not have time for people who are not detailed or who do not see information. It's written clearly here. So why would you write 10 or leave the 10 there? So always pay attention. It's important. Now, next to that, how often do you want to increase your rate? You can choose to put 3 months, 6 months, but for a newbie, just put never, please, for a start. You do not need all of this. It will also reduce your chances of getting the job. Now, I'm still waiting for my AI to generate whatever it wants to generate. Then please also have your Grammarly handy. You can put it here, have it handy so it can help you edit when you make mistakes. So have it there. You can use the free version like I am using also, just so it corrects things for you. I don't know what's wrong with this brush tonight. But let me know if you guys are able to get something out from it. Let me know. Did you get anything from your own prompt? Anything? If you got something, just say yes. So Is ChatGPT offended with me tonight? Did I do anything wrong? Oh, it looks like everyone is busy. How is it going? Has it generated anything for you? Okay, so this is taking forever. So let's type instead. I don't want to wait for ChatGPT again. So I'm going to go ahead to type. So with this is short. Can you see how short it is? So this is how to write a proposal for someone like this. Straight from the heart. No need of ChatGPT. Just write express yourself in the best way you can. Portfolio link, Loom link, asking if they are available for a call. So there's something about proposal writing. The first part of it is you greeting the person and talking about yourself. The second part of it is addressing the client's concern, telling them you can do whatever they have written that, like whatever job they have written there. The other part of it is you can put your Loom video. Another part is giving them a proof of what you said you can do for them. Then the last part of it is a question. Ask if they are available for a call. So this is how to write a short proposal. I'm going to send this also to the chat in case any of you would like to use this or tweak it in the future. You're using speed of light. That mean, what what do you mean by speed of light? Sorry, it's not going to copy in the best way for you here, but I can always I think it's going to be scattered here, and I do not want to expose my WhatsApp here. So I'll just probably put this in a notepad for you guys. If anybody needs it, I'll send it right after. So I'll put it in a notepad for now. So this is it, a short proposal for a client who gave something short. The idea around this is the client feels heard. He feels you are talking to him. Some people don't like reading too many things. They don't have the time. See the way he brought out what he wants. Give it to him back the same way. In fact, you can also reference one of this, like you have handled discussing, sorry, you've handled lost orders and blah 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 blah, or escalating to the necessary team. Now describe your recent experience with similar projects. This is where you say a short story. I worked with a brand in Germany, and I was in charge of managing lost orders, tracking, filing claims, claims on lost slash stolen items. Now I will pick his own word, sorry, escalating to the after sales team for replacements and refunds. Now, this way, this guy understands that this girl will likely know what she's doing. We have pre-sales in customer service and we have after sales. Now, pre-sales is right before an order is placed. There is somebody who is convincing the customer. You can say, okay, for example, a customer comes to you and says, what do you guys have in your store? I would like to buy a dress. I don't even know what I want to buy, but I know I want a yellow dress for a party. Now, the pre-sales team now says, oh, okay, all right, ma, let me check this for you. The pre-sales team now goes ahead to start looking for combinations of yellow to give the customer. That is pre-sales. The customer has not gotten anything. That is pre-sales. Now, after sales is the customer has gotten the customer has purchased the order or they've placed their order. After sales can also be they have not received it, they are looking for their tracking, the product is lost in transit, the person got it but they don't like it. The minute they got it, the whatever faded out. When they got the quality issue, all of that falls under after sales. The only thing in pre-sales is before purchase is pre-sales. I hope that makes sense. So I have to bring this into the picture. Now, again, I said this guy does not like plenty write-up. So do not write plenty things for him. Look at each client and give them exactly what they brought to you. That way, the person feels like you understand them. Now, what is your current availability in hours per week? Now, I would say as a newbie, I am available for more than 40 hours a week. Average e-commerce store always spend like 52 hours, 56 average. For example, I spend much more than that. I work Monday to Sunday and I spend sometimes 8 hours, sometimes 10 hours. It depends. But it's just good to say more than 40 hours a week. What CRM tools do you have experience using? Now, this is dicey. If you come here, can you see, skills and expertise. The guy didn't write so much. Obviously, he's busy. But for some clients, they will write what they need here. So please repeat the same thing here. But because he didn't write anything, what CRM tool do you have experience using? I have experience using Zendesk, HubSpot, Freshdesk, which one again? Open Phone, Text Magic. You can mention as much as you have experience with Georgia's, Skype, anyone, just put everything there. Then, can you see first person has submitted, second has submitted, third person has submitted. You can send if you are done. However, as a newbie, come back here and refresh. I told you if it is more than 5, do not submit. Can you see? Can you see it's now 20 to 50? Just when I came to refresh, 20 to 50. So if you submit it because you have already written it, you now submit it, I can bet you will not get this job and you have wasted your connect. If you understand me, please type yes. Oh, I'm fast. Did you join late? It's only for people that came late that will look fast. For those that started from the beginning, I wasn't fast, but maybe you have missed out on some things I said. Please, if you, yeah, thank you. Thank you. So do not apply for this job again. Just keep your proposal somewhere. For my student, I always tell you, just create a doc.new. You will swallow enough pride when you are applying for job, especially in your first 2 weeks. Anytime you have seen us copying, as I was copying, it's already 50 to blah 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 blah. You will still see something that relates to this. So Biko, copy your thing like this, eh? This your document, rename it to my proposals. So always have it to anytime you are applying for job, my proposal, so that when people have applied, you skip it, you put it there like that, then you go to the next one. You can be lucky that the next one also has this kind of feeling. If it does, go ahead and use it. If it doesn't, then leave it. Move to another, like move to rewriting that one again. So that is basically it on application. Again, do not waste your connect. I don't waste connect though. Like I'm not sure I've never used 100 connect to apply for job and I will not get. It's not possible. So don't waste it. Be very jealous about it. It's okay for you to apply to only 2 jobs in a day or only 1 job, and then you have a chance of 80% than to apply to 10 jobs in a day and then everything was on 20 to 50 by the time you applied. Your chances are extremely slim and you might not get that job. So that's it majorly. Do we have any questions so far? Let me take questions while I'm taking a quick break. Do we have questions? Do we have questions? Okay. Okay, so I'll just go ahead. I believe everyone, so it means everyone understands. Okay, so it means everyone understands what we are teaching. We have about 20 minutes more. So good. So let's go ahead again. We have seen another one, head of operations. Now look at this guy here. He has spent something, right? It shows that this guy will probably be a new client. You don't need to be bothered. As long as the person has spent, don't be bothered. Can you see? He has posted only 1 job and he has hired only 1 person. He joined Upwork January 2026. So obviously that's possible. Now look at this guy. He posted a job few minutes ago and he has hired almost immediately. Do not apply for this kind of job. What he did was he saw the talent. That's why it's good to optimize your account. As he was looking for, he probably saw someone he likes and he sent the person offer immediately. This also happens. I've had some jobs in the past that I didn't apply for them. I just got invites. I wrote a message to the client and I got the job instantly. That also happens. It happens a lot. So optimizing your profile every day with those key things I told you guys to do is important every day. From today, it has to start because this is day 1 of 30 days. Check exactly the tips I gave you to check to make sure you are optimized. Keep doing it. Now, for this kind of guy, hope you know that if you apply, you are wasting your connects. Imagine a whole 21 connects. So you need to completely pay attention when you are applying. Do not rush. Do not rush at all. Make sure you are checking everything. Because imagine if I didn't come down here to check and I clicked apply I will waste this 21 connect that I can use for something better. So please be mindful of that. This guy has hired. Now the next one is, I think this was the one we saw earlier. Okay, this is another one, 20 to 50. This is another one, less than 5. So for those of you that don't like call jobs, ignore anything that has to do with calls. For those of you that don't really mind, go ahead and apply to those kind of jobs if you like them. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, so look at this one, was posted 39 minutes ago. Now for this guy, I can tell you for a fact that this man used ChatGPT. This guy here, he did. It's okay you use and you can edit it too. Respond to inbound emails, qualify leads, follow up with leads, use templates, send application, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Requirements. You want someone who sounds American. So if you don't, is there a point wasting your connect? The answer is no. So don't waste it. You want your internet speed and location. Bonus if you have experience in blah 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 blah. So don't waste your connect. Do you understand? If you don't fit a job, does not mean that there are no other jobs there or at that particular time. So do not waste your connect. Look at this one, 15 to 20. Now you can also, if you want to, you can also use your filter. Let me see. Let's try to write customer service here first. Then we use a filter on it. When you search, that's only when you can use a filter. You can't use a filter on your feed like this. So look at this. Now, these are your filters here that you can utilize. For experience level, you can tick everything. That's, you can pick any job, right? For hourly, let's say for example, some of you are bent on, you don't want a job of $10, so you want your feed to give you something above, so that you don't have to stress yourself applying per, like, check scrolling through. So you can just put, let's say your minimum is 10, the minimum you want to get on this platform is 10, your maximum can be, let's say, 50 per hour. Also, you can also tick fixed rate. Your fixed rate might be, maybe you want a job from 1,000 to 5K, or even from 500. It depends on you. Now, another crucial part, for number of proposals, put less than 5 and put 5 to 10. For this one, is dicey sometimes, but I always advise that don't go for 5 to 10. Pick more of less than 5 in your first 2 weeks at least. Now, you don't need this previous client payment method verified. Okay, for verified, it's good you tick that. So it will also bring down number of people that are not ready for. Now, no hires, you can leave that one. Location, leave that one. Less than a month, leave that one. Hours per week, leave that one. Contract to hire, leave that one. So now we have successfully filtered based on what we want. Now look at this technical customer support. This is 5 to 10 people. For someone like me, I can apply. I know I stand a chance. Even in fact, you guys also stand a chance, but because you are new, especially your first week, I don't want to take any chances. Your second week, you can start playing. Now, this is another one that was posted yesterday, which is just few hours back. Right? If I open it, I can see what the guy wants. And then I send him a video relating to exactly what he wants. This one too is ChatGPT. Can you see the same pattern of that other one we saw earlier? So all these kind of long ones that are ChatGPT, you can also follow it up with ChatGPT, but ensure that you check well. So this one has sent only one invite and the person has not responded. Probably the person is sleeping. Now, 5 to 10, if you can still whisk it, you just checked it 58 minutes ago, which is not bad. Then I like to check the reviews if I would see his name. Humble clients with clear vision. Love to work again and again. Damjan, that's his name. Damchan and I added, I believe his product is going to be a huge success. So that's his name, Damjan. Now to freelancer here, that one is like clients writing to the freelancer. The one up that does not write to freelancer is the client, the one the freelancer wrote to the client is always at the top. The one the client wrote to the freelancer is always beneath. So love to work again and again, but you've gotten the name anyway. See again. Always great working with Damjan. So this already gives you like, okay, the guy's name is Damjan. Then if he does not put hourly rate, let's see if he did. Okay, he put there 7 to 10. For this guy, he also wrote that he wants an expert. So for this guy that is not really, can you see is there's nothing stopping you from putting 10. Can you see most of the people he employs are collecting 10? So I don't know what will be wrong with you that you will not collect 7. Do you understand? So you need to make sure you are checking all the details. You are worth more than 10. You are worth 10. You are worth more. So do not bring yourself so low. Please, I beg you. See somebody collecting 7. But after then, see someone, okay, these ones are engineers, so obviously they should collect more. But after then, since 2021, after then, they started paying 10 majorly. Pick your 10 with full chest. Then for this kind of job, you just send your video the same way. Tell ChatGPT to give you a space for your video, and then you send it. So, if you want to apply for this, it's something you can take a risk on actually. It's just 5 to 10 and it still responded few minutes ago. You checked it few minutes ago. Though by morning you would have seen 50 to 100. How do we frequently optimize? I already mentioned that on our call. I do not want to mention that here because this is a live call. How do we frequently optimize? But someone can, don't worry, someone will drop the details of that for you on probably on your group. So that way you understand better. But I mentioned it in the last class we had. So yeah, for this guy, someone should, you know what? Let me give you guys like a 5 minutes to actually craft a proposal and send it to me. You know, your own WhatsApp is not showing anything, but mine will show if I open it. Just try to apply for this job that I just sent to you now. Let me see what your chat GPT says. I'll be waiting for your feedbacks. Everybody, just put it there. Let's see. How is it going, everybody? I'm waiting for us to craft and send. We are almost done for tonight. So tomorrow we start without doing plenty talking. We are applying alone. Today is just like let's get to know each other. Let's see what we can do on those platforms. So tomorrow, 1 hour also, we are applying for job. It will also be on YouTube so that you can have the recording. How is it going, everybody? How is it going? How is it going? How is it going? I've not seen your proposals yet. Okay, how do we frequently optimize? Oh, okay, I think I saw this earlier. Should. I'm still waiting for our proposal. It's saying the job is private listing. Really? Private listing? Wasn't. Maybe the person just put it there now. Hold on one sec. Let me refresh again. Maybe it just did. It wasn't a private listing before. I don't know what happened. Anyways, that's fine if it is. It's okay. You can just ignore it. But then, like I said, you can choose to use all these filters. You can choose to like buff off filters. Just go to your find work, then find work. As a newbie, no need to be using filter first. Get the job, then you do shakara right recent. So it shows me like what comes almost immediately. So this one, I think I saw one of 2 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes. Now let's see this also. So this is gonna be like probably a yoga company. It doesn't have any preferred qualification. This is also a sweet job. His name is Matt is one of the best clients. So his name is Matt. So it's something around I Matt, right? So you can pick it. It's still less than five. So, but I've not seen any of your proposals yet. So until I see it, I won't. Don't worry, if you are lost, you get the video replay. So you can always watch it again at your free time. I could not understand when you asked if we had a question. Yeah, don't worry. You can always watch this video again. That's why I brought us here so that you can always come back to watch the video. So look at this one. You can actually apply, but I need to see your proposals before you do. That's if you want to at all. And if it is still less than five. So for those of us, this is a new batch. You are not applying without me for the first 7 days. We do it together. So you can build experience while watching it and then while doing it too. So, but it's less than five as of now, and it's a sweet one to apply for. So, like I said, today is just a test run. You can send me what you think. You can pick any random job. Okay, let me give you guys an assignment. Now, pick three different jobs on Upwork, copy their links, write a proposal, write a cover letter to those jobs, and send it to my DM. I'll repeat that again. Pick three different jobs. You are not submitting, it's just an assignment before tomorrow's class. Pick three different jobs on Upwork that goes with your skill. Write a proposal, write a cover letter on those particular jobs. Send me both the link and your proposal or your cover letter. So that's the assignment. Please, it should be submitted before 12 tomorrow. I have to see it before we start the class. So best you submit in the afternoon so that I can review it earlier. I think that's about it for tonight. That's about it. We've done a great job learning a bit about how to hunt on Upwork. So tomorrow we'll be moving into not the theory aspect again. We are moving directly into the practical aspect, which means we are all looking for links, we are applying. Do we have any questions? For those of us that lost internet, please do well to come back here and watch the video. It's still the same remote, madam. You see our live preview here. Or I could send the link when I end the stream. So you can come back, watch it from the beginning, get where you got lost, and then we are all good until tomorrow. So it was nice conversing with you all. You guys are the best. Thank you for joining today's class, and we would see again same time tomorrow. Don't forget, Saturdays we are doing round the clock application, which starts from 12 o'clock to about 4 5. But on normal weekdays, we're going to be doing, for the next 30 days, we're going to be, sorry, for the next 7 days, we are going to be doing 1 hour per day during the week. Thank you so much, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Please tell me bye, so I'm sure you guys even heard the last thing I said. Oh yeah, nobody is telling me bye. Please don't leave me without saying bye, though. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, now I see. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Good night. Yeah, bye. Bye, Brown. Bye, Joy. Bye, Domi. Bye, Peace. I'll just wait for the rest before I end the call. Okay, so good night.